Hi everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. This one is going to be amazing. So if you're not subscribed, please click the subscribe button right about now because you don't want to miss this one. I have an amazing guest. Her name is Her Excellency, Madam Kadri Humal Ayal. She is the Honorary Consul of Estonia. Yes, she's on my show. Can you imagine? I am so thrilled and I'm so excited to have her here because I have amazing facts about Estonia that we all need to know and learn from. So please join me in smiling and welcoming Kadri. Welcome to the show, Kadri.
Thank you so much.
To be honest, have been a bit aloof with regard to some of the European countries, and one of those is Estonia. I suppose it's one of those little countries that we haven't paid much attention to. But I have actually come to find out that there's amazing stuff that has been happening from, government and governance to technology and use of technology to do amazing things. But before we get into the details of all of that, which we will, maybe you can just tell us a little bit about you and and what it means to be consul of Estonia.
Sure. Yes. So my name is Kadri. I grew up in Estonia. I went to university in Finland, and I've lived in Kenya for 22 years.
Oh, really?
Yes. So that's one of the reasons why I am the Honorary Consul of Estonia in Kenya, because that requires good knowledge of both Estonia and Kenya.
Yeah. So what does it mean to be Honorary Consul?
It means that I am not a career diplomat.
Okay.
It means that I do not have any diplomatic training specifically to become an honorary consul. What it means is that I do have, however, the responsibility to look after the interests of Estonia in Kenya. And of course, having lived in Kenya for 22 years, also have the interest of Kenya at heart.
Yeah.
When I look at the ways in which Estonia and Kenya can interact, both on the government level as well as on business level and personal interactions as well.
Okay, great. The other question I have is, what is it that you would want Kenyans to know that they perhaps don't already know about Estonia?
Okay, I think first and foremost is that that Estonia exists. Yeah. Because I think many Kenyans probably never heard about Estonia before watching this video.
Yeah.
And so Estonia is, yes indeed, it's a country that is small in size, small in population. However, Estonia has a lot more reach and impact in the world than would often be expected from a country of about 1.3 million. And so Estonia is a big deal in the world, even though physically it's small.
Would you be able to share some of those? I know one of those perhaps is Skype that we all use.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us a few other things that Estonia has done that's actually quite amazing.
Yes, yes. So Skype indeed was invented in Estonia by 3 young guys, actually from my hometown, Tartu. And of course, the other one, which I think a lot of Kenyans in particular know, is Taxify. Taxify is an Estonian company.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
So Taxify is Estonian. Another one that is particularly people who are engaged in sales process might know Pipedrive, which is a sales process management tool, again an Estonian company. People who are in the finance world probably know TransferWise. That is stripping banks naked. Yes. And so that's another Estonian company, just to mention a few.
What about, I read the other day actually about your government and how your ministers don't go into a room and meet the way we traditionally do, but they have this e-government forum where they go online and have their meetings, and it's reduced the amount of time they actually spend in meetings. Maybe you could talk about that?
Yes, because so Estonia has some of its specific ways of doing things that are considered revolutionary in the world, but well, for Estonia it's just normal.
Okay.
So and so one of the things that Estonia does feel that it needs to probably give more information about to the world is e-governance, is the way Estonia uses technology as a backbone to grow, to develop. For example, Estonia saves approximately 2% of GDP simply by the fact that it is paperless and is fully digital in its governance, in its systems. And so it's actually also estimated that Estonians save 1 day a year by the fact that they can do things digitally. So what would you do with an extra day in your year?
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, and so I'm guessing that means voting. It means paying taxes. You know, filing everything.
Everything.
But you know, if you want to buy land, you do it online. Everything.
Absolutely. Actually, there are only 3 things that you can't do online.
Okay.
This is 1. You can't get married to somebody online.
Okay.
Meaning that you need to physically go there and somebody can see that nobody is putting you under duress to get married.
Okay.
Second, you can't get divorced online. Again, no duress, so you freely let go of the marriage. And the third one that you can't do online is you can't buy or sell property.
All right.
Again, no duress, all right? But other than that, all the processes thereafter are digital. So everything that you imagine, like for example, when a baby is born in Estonia. So the baby is born, straight away in hospital, the parents' ID numbers are associated with the baby that has just been born. And the baby gets an ID number even before the baby gets a name.
Wow.
And for the parents to give the baby a name, all they need to do is log in online and associate a name with the ID number that was created upon birth.
So how do they find the ID number? It's given to them?
No, nothing is given on paper. It is there is an Estonian citizen portal where every Estonian can log in to transact anything that they need to transact with the government. And so giving a name to the child is an association that you need to do with the government. And so as you log in, you can see in the personal portal about yourself, you can see all the important information. You can see, you know, your official address, you can see who are your underage offsprings, you can see where they go to school, you can see their medical records, etc. So now when a baby has been born, you have one that has just an ID number.
And then you just add the name?
You just add the name there.
Wow, okay. This is very interesting. Fully IT savvy and has adopted technology in every aspect of its operations as a country, and we'll be talking about the impact of that. We're also going to be talking about trade. For those of you who are in business, we're going to look at what opportunities are there for Kenyans who want to possibly trade in Estonia. So you want to keep watching these videos. This is Rina Hicks and you are watching MoneyWise. This segment is all access. God bless.